I think I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling sociable. We're gonna chat for a while. I want to try and do just chatting more often, because I feel like there is, and this is business Patty putting his business hat on, there's a demographic that spends some time in just chatting that would not see my stream if I didn't ever go in there, so. Yeah. Chatting before gaming. Cool. Oh, fuck. Now I have to talk to you. What do you think about rating things? I would rate that question a sandwich out of Hungary. I've not played the new Subnautica new. Hold on. I want you to know, Patty, that I am appropriately representing you in Knockout City. Is your name Pantsgrab? Or are you bald? It's gotta be one of the two. Necromunda? I don't know what that is. I cannot answer one way or the other. I'm a bald guy wearing Daisy Dukes. I'm not much of a Daisy Dukes man myself, but the baldness, that's good. Warhammer 40k FPS thing? Yeah, my roommate Austin's on a Warhammer 40k kick. Well, not anymore. What? Oh, he's just very good looking. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Necromunda is gonna be the sci-fi follow-up to Vermintide. I don't know I don't even know what Vermintide is. I at least recognize that name, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I need to pee. So I'll be back. In a little bit. A little bit. Ah! BRB. Woo! Party! Woo! Party! Ooh. Jagdish, thanks for the tier 3. Welcome to the Patty Party. Enjoy the best emos on twitch.tv according to science. My mother. Appreciate you. And also, Ash, welcome back again. If you're well. Right game? Zombies ate my neighbors. Oh, do I need to look at this? Oh, yeah. There I am. Beautiful. If I played Among Us? I think on 3 separate occasions. And I did very well. And now I never have to play it again. I hope. God, I hope. Retired in my prime, that's right. And I played a couple rounds of, what is it called? Proximity chat. It was alright. It was okay. Met some cool people through it, but not my thing. Not my thing. I like overcoming challenges in video games. People were peak tryhard metagaming. It was, annoying. Also, I'm eating peanut butter pretzel bites. Dead God Snipe? Maybe. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play something after I'm done chatting and snacking. But, yeah. Not sure yet. Pretzel bites are addicting. Could kill half the jug in a day. Yeah, I bought the big jugs. Last time I got like 3 small jugs. And it was like, this is 1 serving. So I got big jugs this time. Another trader mechanic game I'm interested in? Not really. Trader mechanic games are definitely something that I'm only really interested in playing with close friends, and sparingly, because you're literally lying to your friends, which gets tiresome for a multitude of reasons. Goose, goose, duck. Motherfucker, you mean duck, duck, goose? Shit. Oh, Trouble in Terrorist Town is silly. Oh, that's the name of a game. I'm with you. Got it. Got it. I'm with you. Now, prop hunt, that's a game. I'm gonna grab a handful and then close this. That's how I avoid temptation. Don't worry, I'll have the other half later. How are people good at this? Excuse me. Like, how do people come up with, like, things to talk about? They use YouTube? Okay. But how do they know what to pull up? I watch interesting YouTube videos that I enjoy quietly because they're high quality and I enjoy consuming the content. I don't know where to find all of these weird, wacky reaction videos. Other than just literally ripping ideas from other people. That crowdsource weird videos from chat, never in a million fucking years will I do that. They take videos from chat. Is it dick cam time again? Oh. No. Fucking Niles, man. I concur entirely. Make some paper dolls and do a shadow theater? Not the worst idea. Aww. All gone. I will die with the memory of that stream. Honestly, same. Make an arbitrary we could do that. I could make a tier list on, I think it's literally just tierlist.com. Let's see, tier list. Tier maker. Adam Sandler movies, Marvel movies, starter Pokemon tier list. Let's look at all video game templates. I know video games. The fuck? Some of these could be fun. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. I'm gonna piss everyone off with my correct opinions. Human benchmark? I don't know what that is. Captain Gravy. Adam Sandler movies. Did you say Adam Sandler? Adam Sandler movies. Do Adam Sandler movies. He said that, right? He said Adam Sandler movies? He did say Adam Sandler movies. He said Adam Sandler movies! I'll pass. Thanks, though. Please, it'd be good. Thank you, expert content creation master Captain Gravy. Cheers to you. I'd have hot takes on Marvel movies. I think I've seen almost every single one. I want to say that I think I saw Thor, the first one time. From beginning to end when I was very young. I didn't see Thor 2, I know I haven't, and you can't make me watch it. Other than that, I think I've seen every Marvel movie up to the most recent Spider-Man one. I don't think like the one where he's in London or something. I haven't seen that. Adam Sandler even hates Adam Sandler movies? Well, of course. They're giant scams to get him and his celebrity friends vacations paid for by a movie company. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, I've got one here. Let's tier Undertale characters. All right. So, we'll start with the first and obvious pick. Duck is S tier. All right. I have rated all of the Undertale characters. If you disagree, then you're wrong. Nah, some of these are cute. I didn't think they would have the enemies. Because when it comes to Undertale, the enemies, like the actual enemies, you know what I mean. The things that you have the option to battle. Hold on. Now, like... Alright. What? What? What the fuck? Oh, we need to delete one more so you could see. There. That's the definitive Undertale tier list. Been so long since you played Undertale. Undertale is a very good video game that fans have ruined for the rest of us. And I know that at this point you probably hear people saying that fans ruin it more than you actually hear fans ruining it. But that's because enough people have gotten annoyed with the fans ruining it that maybe they've started to realize that they are the worst. Rank Nintendo franchises. Okay. This is... Alright. We're gonna add an F tier. Actually, not F, but, shite. Gotta have a shite tier. All caps. All caps. There you go. Sabkata shite. There are 2 doggos. Not if you kill them. There's actually a lot more than 2 doggos. E-Rock, have you not played Undertale? I genuinely would suggest people try Undertale. I really would. I would also suggest you do not stream it or share that you're playing it. Bobber! Thanks so much for the 32. Welcome back. There you go, Nightlight. Sure, that works. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start from the beginning. Advance Wars. Now, not my favorite type of game. Not my favorite type of game, but I know people love it. And I can tell it's a good game in its genre. I really like the art style, the pixely art style, even though I haven't played it. The colors are nice. I'm gonna put this at a C tier. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I don't think I'd enjoy it if I played it. So I'm just gonna give it a nice game, you know? That's where I'm gonna put that. Animal Crossing now. As a franchise, we'll put this back down here. Let's chill. As a franchise, it's a little slow for me. I'm more of an action guy, but, you know, I'm gonna put it at the D tier, because if you're a guy that likes Animal Crossing, you know you're handing out that D. Toxic. You cannot get into Bayonetta. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never played a Bayonetta game, but I'm a horny bastard. S tier. S tier for Bayonetta. She takes the hair off of the unseemly parts of her body and then makes a skin-tight jumpsuit out of it. S tier. S tier for Bayonetta. Donkey Kong. Well, you know my boy Donkey Kong going to S tier. You know why? I'll tell you why. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Damn, they don't have it. Maybe this? Yep. Uh-huh. There we go. And that's why my boy Donkey Kong. S tier. S tier. Dr. Mario? Shit. He doesn't need my handouts. He's got a PhD. We'll put that A rank. Easy peasy. What is this? Oh, well that's perfect. I had to put it up on the shite tier to even see what it was. I guess I'll leave it there. You know what? Now that I think about it, Bayonetta has not returned or replied to any of my DMs. I've complimented her endlessly, and all she ever does is replied with a thumbs up emoji. If that, we're moving her down to B tier. For I wish you would be a little more forward. F-Zero. Well, I mean, if Nintendo made games for it, maybe it wouldn't be shite. Oh, baby. Golden Sun? That's a golden game right there, B tier. Actually, we're moving it up to A. You know why we're moving Golden Sun up to A? I'll tell you why. Golden Sun is one of the only turn-based JRPGs that I actually enjoy. Now, you won't ever catch me streaming it, because the only way I enjoyed it was playing on a Game Boy Advance emulator holding down the fast forward button 90% of the time. But it was really fun. But just because Nintendo neglects it, does that lower the grade? Only for F-Zero. Kid Icarus. Really? You gotta be kidding me with this D tier. You know why? Because they put it in 3D. That was pretty cool. I liked playing that 3D demo at PAX West 2011. It was neat. D tier. Kirby. You know, Kirby's cute. So Kirby gets a C for cute. Kirby is cute. Luigi's Mansion, we're moving that up to the... Oh, well, as a series... Ooh, you know, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. That's bringing it down to A. But then you got 1, which is a knockout, drop-dead gorgeous video game experience. And then you got 3, which is like a solid 8 out of 10, maybe 7, depending on how impatient you are. Solid series with shitty 3DS. Not as good as Kid Icarus on the 3DS, let me tell you. But the other 2 games, you know, they're up in the S tier. Shit. Mario and Luigi, one of the best RPG games ever made, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Every game after that, utter garbage, poopy, butthole, bad, caca doo-doo. It gets a C. It gets a C. I feel like I'm throwing a lot at you. I feel like I'm throwing a lot at you all at once and people don't have a chance to reply. Another turn-based JRPG you enjoyed. That is not a JRPG. Mario and Luigi... You're gonna tell me Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is a JRPG? Turn-based, I'll give you. JRPG? What constitutes JRPG? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not kidding. It's an RPG made in Japan, so it's a JRPG. What the fuck? Is that it? That's the whole thing? That's accurate? Dude, what the fuck? So, do they put a letter for the start of every other country that makes an RPG game? Like, if I made an RPG game in Brazil, would it be a BRPG? Are American RPGs URPGs? Oh, it has to do with style? It's a style thing? That would make a lot more sense. That would make a lot more sense. Western and JR... Yeah, okay. That makes so much more sense than... They made it in Japan! Fuck. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, I would argue, if we're going by stylized choices, is a Western RPG made by a Japanese company. That would be my argument. I think it's so removed from the general original tried and true turn-based JRPG, if you want to call it that, combat system where it's like you choose something and then once it's the character's turn, it does that predefined thing. The Mario RPG series very much has specific timings, button presses. You're involved in every turn and every attack and everything you do, maybe other than like item usage. The worlds generally are more interactive. You're doing more than just walking around and pressing the interact button. There's a lot more to the Mario and Luigi series, especially the first game, than your generic RPG. Like turn-based RPG, Final Fantasy style, Ni no Kuni, even like the action-ish RPGs, Final Fantasy, what was the Wii game with the swords that are actually big titty anime girls? Fuck. Is it not Xeno Trigger? Is it Xeno Trigger? No, that's not right. Xenoblades. I know it was something like that. Xenoblade. Yeah. Even like Xenoblade has that like weird, like you run into an enemy and then you get put in like the little arena. Even that feels like super turn-based and restricted because they lock you into this little spot and it's like the modern equivalent of Secret of Mana, which I also didn't like very much. Not an arena, but okay. I don't know what to call it. What's up, Shao Shan? Xenoblade combat is so meh. The stories are very, very good, though. I'll give you that, Reset. I've seen the size of those stories, and whoo-wee! My eyes are glued to the screen, and I am absorbing as much media as I can. Oh, is that in here? Is Xenoblade on here? What's this white space? Oh, that's Super Smash Bros. I don't know what that is. What about this white space? I don't know what that is either. I'm American. Oh, there it is. Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah, that gets a D. For size D titties. Good call, E-Rock. Alright. Let's keep moving down the... Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? Alright, well, there's two mothers, so... I mean, how can I not put the two mommies on the D tier for the same reason? Mother, mother. Mother, mother, smash, brother. I'm not into mother games very much. Those are very turn-based, like super duper turn-based. I actually tried playing Earthbound for the Super Nintendo back in like, I want to say middle school? So I was young, I was impressionable, I liked cartoons and shit. I wasn't the stoic asshole I am today quite yet. Maybe a little bit, but you know, young. And I tried playing Earthbound and I fucking hated it. I fucking hated it. I didn't not like it. I hated it. Like, if you don't like something, then it just kind of like putters out, right? Like, you're playing it and you're like, whatever, I'm done for today, I'll pick it up tomorrow. And then tomorrow you're like, I don't really feel like playing it. And then the next day you're like, no, not today. And then you end up like just not going back to it because, you don't really like it. For me, it was, I'm playing, I see something I don't like, ooh. Another thing I don't like, ooh. Something confusing, not well telegraphed, ooh. And it just got to the point where I'm like, I am done. I don't want to see this, I'm good. And I know there's all the story, and the characters, and the writing, and the jokes, the music, and the visuals. Sure, you're allowed to like it. But the same way you're allowed to like it, I'm allowed to hate that shit. I just don't. No thanks. No thanks! D tier. Also, boob joke. Pretty good game, though. What are you talking about, Reset? The middle felt like such a slow mess. Are you talking about Earthbound? I didn't make it like 2 hours in, I don't even think. I don't even think I made it 2 hours in. I was intrigued at the beginning, but then I got to like experience the combat at least a little bit, I remember. And it was just that really boring, back and forth, turn-based. I just can't get into it. I know people like it and that's fine. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying you're dumb for liking it, I'm just saying I don't. And that brings us to Mario Kart somehow. Now, Mario Kart. First of all, let me say that this tier list has Rhythm Heaven, but not Mario Paint as a series, considering that there was, a game called Mario Paint. It's pretty fucked up that it's not here. Is Zelda even here? Oh, they have one Zelda. That's great. We have like 7 Marios, but only one Zelda. That's good. Mario Kart. I'm gonna put it at B tier. I'm gonna put Mario Kart at B tier because it wouldn't be fun without friends. And even though it's a very good game, I think that it's bullshit that we haven't gotten a new Mario Kart installment since 2015. You can't make 8 fucking mainline games in a series within 20 years and then come to a dead stop for 6. It's fucked. It's fucked. 8 games in 2 decades. It's 4 games every 10 years. That equates to 2.5 years on average. Probably even more considering there were Mario Kart games that weren't numbered, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I think they just went back to 8. So it's probably 8. But like, damn. Damn. And that's why it goes from an A game, which I love playing, to a B game. because I can't believe I bought the same game twice. And the second time it was worse. Mario Party gets a D. I love playing Mario Party. Let me. This is rank Nintendo franchises. This isn't, oh, I like this one cherry-picked game from the series. This is, I'm ranking the franchise. Mario Party 1 through 3, great, balanced enough multiplayer experiences to allow you to constantly fight with your friends in a fun way. I don't know how else to describe that. 4 through 6, similar, but a little bit going towards that, like, modern Nintendo feel, which is really clean and overly washed. You know what I mean? Like a sparkly clean, no rough edges, no unfairness. It starts moving towards that. Then you get, like, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's... It's like it's just a stonks, but a frowny face, right? Stonks, but down. That's Mario Party, and that's why it's on the D tier. Well, actually, stinks. Let's think about this. They added in, albeit later, they added in online full boards, but it was for Mario Party 10. So, we're gonna allow a little space, just a tiny iota of hope. We're bumping it up to C. We're bumping it up to C, because I want to see what's in store for the series. Super Mario is super shit. Never move a Mario. Metroid, S tier. Every Metroid game, oh, so good. The only ones I don't really like, Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Not a big fan, but I don't hate them. They're just more, I wish there wasn't so much backtracking. This is a little, I feel a little muddled. It's like I'm walking through mud playing this game, but the mud's really warm and it's exfoliating my feet. And that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, I have to walk through mud, and I'm not a fan. Other M? I don't know. Other M? What? Other Metroid? What are you talking about? What's that? That doesn't... I'm so confused. Alright, whatever. Oh, you mean Metroid Other M. The game that I pre-ordered for the Wii and got it on release day from GameStop with a pre-order bonus of a big giant poster of the weird Uncanny Valley Samus Aran with the short hair and the military suit. And then the game that was bad. Oh yeah. I remember that. Paper Mario! Alright, so we got... Let's average it out. Here we got Paper Mario. The first game in the series. N64, top of the top. Maybe a little slow at times, but as far as a turn-based RPG in Mario goes, it's good. Maybe A. We'll go with A. I don't think it's S. It's not one of my S's. We'll go with A. It's a good game, but all the slow parts brings it down a rank, I think. It's a really good, solid game. Nintendo knows how to mix the RPG turn-based element with a engaging, action-based sort of involvement in every turn, I suppose. It's a weird combination of the two. So you got the original Paper Mario up here. I wasn't a huge fan of Thousand Year Door, so I'm gonna say maybe like here for Thousand Year Door, maybe here for Thousand Year Door. I know people don't agree with that. People are gonna put a 1,000-Year Door up here at S tier, no matter what. I don't know why, but people are into that shit. And then you got Super Paper Mario, and then you got 3DS Sticker Star, and then you got Color Splash, and then you got Origami. And I really don't think that the first game can bring Paper Mario out of the shite tier, to be honest with you. It's kind of like finding an apple, a delicious, crisp, yummy-looking apple in a pile of literal shit. Paper Mario died after Super? Paper Mario died with Super. Neo Strikes, when the last time you played Super Paper Mario? Because I'll tell you what, the first time I played Super Paper Mario, I thought, this is a fun game, this is interesting. The second time I played Super Paper Mario, I knew the story beats, I knew the plot, because I had already played it. And without the mystery of the story, which is well written, to drive you, the game is a slow, monotonous, boring mess. It's awful. But the first time you play it, the story drags you through it. It really does. I'm not saying it's like... It's not a bad game. I think that it is an okay game if you play it once. I think it has zero replayability. Zero. So much padding in the late game. I stopped playing. So I don't know if you remember, some of you were probably around, not all of you, which is fine, but some of you were probably around for the Mario month, like a number of years back, where I played a fuckload of Mario games during May. And one of them was Super Paper Mario, and that was the second playthrough I was talking about. I got to the level where it's like the like traditional Japanese architecture, and you're basically doing like a big arena fight stage by stage. I stopped playing. I've maybe, I would say probably less than 10 times I have started playing a video game with intention of finishing it and then didn't finish it. Like less than 10 times on stream. Hey, Cafe. What are we doing? Oh, we're ranking the Nintendo franchises. How did no one point out that The Legend of Starfy was on this list? Why is The Legend of Starfy on? Why is ARMS on this list? How's that a franchise? It's one game. What are you talking about? This is shite. This is shite. Like, Yoshi is D simply because Yoshi's Island exists, but then every other Yoshi game is trash. Literally all of them. I like Yoshi's story! Oh, that's cool. How many different colors of paint have you watched dry? Did you play Woolly Wool? It's just Yoshi's Island, but with at. Thank you. Pikmin. Not a fan of Pikmin. Pikmin are cute. Everything's cute in Pikmin. It's very cute. I don't like it, but I don't think it's bad. There are games that I don't like, and I think they are bad. And I judge people that enjoy them, not like harshly, but just like, ooh, you like that? I don't like that. We're not gonna get along, probably. That sort of thing. Not like, oh god. Live in a sewer, you fucking filth. Nothing like that. No. This is just like, we have different taste. We have different taste. That's the judge that I'm talking about. So, Pikmin is definitely one of those games where it's just like, we have different taste. You like this? I don't. That's fine. We're gonna want to see different movies. You're gonna want to go do this activity. I'm gonna want to, you know, all right, you play your Pikmin. Play your Pikmin. Whatever. I don't know. I'm confused on where to put this. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it at C. This doesn't seem right. Something's wrong here. No, we're gonna put Mario Party on B tier. You know why? Because just like with Mario Kart, I think that any Mario Party game can be fun if you play with friends. Same as Mario Kart. That's my take on it. So Mario Party, after a little bit of reconsideration, moving up to B tier for you had to be there. Pokemon, you gotta catch them all in the dumpster. Shite tier. You know why? Because it's boring. It's so boring. As a fan of Pokemon, it really is. It's so boring, dude. Even okay, let me give you. I'm a Gen 1er. I'm sure some of you are too, but not all of you, I guarantee. But I'm a Gen 1er. I only really ever enjoyed Gen 1. Played Gen 2, didn't really like it, which is why I never dipped into Gen 3. So I'm a Gen 1er, even though I've seen Gen 2. Know Gen 2 relatively okay, because I played it, beat it, etc. But then kind of went, I don't like that there's more. This is too much of something that is not engaging. And then I stopped, because I didn't want to memorize shit. I kind of want to go get a fourth beverage for the night. I'll wait. We'll wait on that. Yeah, there's no Wario Land. Wario Land is actually a really good series. I'm trying to think of which ones I've played. They're all basically the same game, to be honest with you. It's kind of like Zelda. Well, not anymore, but it used to be like Zelda in the sense where they just kind of remake the same game, but it's like, yeah, you can copy my homework, but make it different. It's kind of like that. Where it's like, alright, I've got this skeleton structure, and I'm just gonna, like, color it in with different crayons. But, just like Zelda, it's a really fucking sexy skeleton. You know what I'm saying? 4 is the Game Boy Advance one, right? I think that's the one I've played a lot. 4 is really good. Like little blue frog switches that start the countdown. Yeah. Wario Land 2, 2 and 3 had this weird proto-open world system where the levels would branch and change depending on what you did. Yeah, Nintendo did a lot with that. Or, not even Nintendo, but like game developers were fucking with that a lot in the 90s and like early 2000s. That's what kind of turned into the like branching choice system with Western RPGs and stuff like that, I think. For instance, I think the earliest one I can think of is like Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. Like you kill Storm Eagle, and Storm Eagle's ship crashes into the what is the gorilla's name, dude? What the fuck? Spark Mandrill stage, and like cuts the power and breaks a lot of the platforms. You kill Launch Octopus, and the forest stage becomes flooded when it wouldn't be normally. You kill Ice Penguin, and Flame Mammoth's stage is frozen over partially because the cold front comes in and freezes the lava, which makes total sense. A lot of shit like that. So that was definitely something that a lot of game companies or developers, I guess would be the word, were considering in the 90s as well. Obviously that's Capcom and they just put their game on a Nintendo system, but yeah. Have a rotten day. Punch Out. I'm gonna put that at D tier. When's the last time you thought, man, I really want to play Punch Out? Any of them. Last week, actually. And did you? Yeah, the Wii one. Damn, dude. Someone played Punch-Out within the last couple weeks. That's a C-tier game right there. Yes, extra dopeness. Kirby is, in fact, in C-tier because Kirby is cute. C is for cute. Rhythm Heaven. Never played it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this video just by describing what it is. Let's see. Rhythm... Oh, I still have caps lock on. Rhythm Heaven... TikTok, maybe? No, that's not what I want at all. Black guy dance? No? Fuck. This one. The TikTok meme green screen. This dance, but that someone did this shit. Someone did this shit with Rhythm Heaven. You dropped the heaven? Rhythm. Thank you. Nope. Fuck. It must have been like a tweet or something, but it was that dance with the... Have I never did this guy? Yeah. Am I never did this guy? Yeah. And he was doing like the dances and shit. It was so good. And that's why Rhythm Heaven goes up from a C, because I've never played it, to a B, because it made me laugh without me ever having to look at it. That's the whole reason. Splatoon! Splatoon... I'm gonna put it at C, and I'll tell you why. I'm gonna put Splatoon at C. That would be S. Fuck you! I'm putting it at C because I'm always initially excited about it, because it's there, but then I realize it could be so much better. Just like getting a C in a hard class would be. Like, if I was taking a hard class and I got something back and it was a C, I would be like, oh, I passed! Oh. Well, I passed. Eh. Maybe if you had tried a little harder, it would have been better. I'm thinking. I think Smash Bros gets a B. And the reason Smash Bros gets a B is because Bros starts with B. Bro, you want to play Melee? Body odor? All of the things pertaining to Smash Bros. Starts with B. And that's where it shall be. Star Fox. Show me the Star Facts. Oh man, look at all this space for Star Fox here. Where could it go? Where could it go? Oops, accidentally right-clicked. I have an idea. Let's see. Hey. There we go. Oh, my bad. How do I... Hold on. My bad. There we go. That's better. Okay. WarioWare, dude. Let me tell you. WarioWare Twisted for the Game Boy Advance was like... That was good stuff. I'm gonna put it at a B. Because I don't think it could be any better or be any worse. Well, well, well. Look who it is. I had to check and make sure there wasn't another white white name behind it. Well, well, well. If it isn't little old Legend of Zelda. PTSD tier. You know, The Legend of Zelda to me is like the toxic ex that I can't help but keep going back and hooking up with. How many times you've wronged me, how many times you've spat in my face and made me feel horrible. But then I remember the good times. And those good times are some of the best times I've ever had, and you always bring them up. You always bring back the good times. You're always sure. You're always sure. Every time I see you, you say, remember the Triforce? Remember the Master Sword? Remember the Gerudo and the Gorons and the Zoras? And I go, yes. Oh, that was so great. Remember all the adventures we went on? Yes. But wait. Weren't we on a train together? No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. So, S tier for Stockholm Syndrome. See? Reset's got it too. I just finished Age of Calamity. It was a really good time. Stockholm. Nostalgia makes it better. Pills are good. It's got me by the balls. Amen. Age of the previous game. Jesus. Remember multiple Tingle games? Go back and play Breath of the Wild again. Thanks. You're welcome. That's a good video game. It's a shitty Zelda game. It's a good video game though. Oracle of Ages were great though. Were the Oracle games? Yeah. See, whenever people have opinions in a chat room on Twitch, all I can think about is like, oh, dude, I literally sit at my desk and I play these games from your childhood over and over again every couple years. I have a very good grasp. And, you know, my opinions and my beliefs determine, you know, how I feel about each game, but, like, it's tough for me to look at someone saying that a game I've played, like, 2 times in the last half a decade is good when it made me want to, like, scoop my eyeballs out with a spoon at one point. You know what I'm gonna do? What? It's not what I expected. What is... I don't even know what it would be called. Get Element, Dancing with Din, Game Over. Sunken Village, okay. That's not right, what the fuck? They don't have an extended? Are you kidding me? No one extended this shit? Why? Oh, here we go. That's not it either. Happy birthday? Alright, well.
Happy birthday! 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 Happy birthday!
Sorry, I really had to pee, and the middle of a Proton John raid seemed like the perfect time to do that. John, thanks for another raid, dude. You've raiding me so much lately. Thanks. I appreciate that. Hey, everybody, happy birthday. I guess. Is it John's birthday? Happy birthday, John. What are you, like 22 now? 23? No, I was like 24, right. This video is just John's brain during art block tonight. Ooh. What are we chatting about? Well, we were talking about the, how shitty Oracle games were, and I was gonna leave the awful Underground song on Extend while I took a break. But instead we just left Frosty the Snowman saying happy birthday over and over again, which also worked. Is it this hard as shit? Please? Alright, I give up. I give up! I give up. John was trying to congratulate a viewer on their new job and said happy birthday instead. Oh no. He said happy Pride Day at one point. Yes. My favorite day, June. No, we're not gonna do that. Let's see here. Huh. No, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna copy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy. I saw this at the top of my following page today. We're gonna watch how it's made and react to it. Oh, let's figure out how erasers are made. So let me ask you this. This dude's probably been doing this for like at least 5+ years, maybe more. How do you think his lungs are doing? Yikes. Thing that at least me, maybe some of you, used a pink eraser that this motherfucker made. We've touched what he's touched. It's true. Hey, hold up. No. Stop. What? Stop. Why are you on the volume? Hold up. Damn. Ah. No, stop. What is this? God, there's a minute of it. It's terrifying. Let's find out how bowling balls are made.
The bowling ball has
The bowling ball.
changes over several
Uh-oh. That's not how it's made. That's discovery. Fuck, dude. I'm not trying to play dubstep. How it's made. Old Hershey's chocolate. Ooh, old bricks? Yo, now we're talking. This is the good shit. Hello?
Resistant.
Back.
And weather resistant. No wonder they're one of the world's oldest building materials. No wonder they're one of the world's oldest building materials.
I wish I could see the cameraman
Resistant.
doing this.
No wonder they're one of the world's oldest building materials.
Just want to see the cameraman just...
No wonder they're one of the world's oldest building materials.
Yeah.
Bricks are often made of shale, a lightweight rock that splits easily into thin layers. Quarry machines dig 16 inches down to expose the shale to the elements for 2 years.
Ladies.
This weakens it, making it easier to process once it gets to the factory. A 4-foot-high stone wheel with a steel tire grinds the shale into powder. It grinds up to 50 tons of shale per hour. A screen
That's
sets
a
out
fuck
pieces
ton
that
of
need
shale.
more grinding.
That's 50 fuck tons of shale.
The powder goes to
Per
the
hour.
pug mill that mixes it with water. This makes a thick paste that will go through the extrusion machine next.
Ah, yes, the extrusion machine. I'm looking forward to
The
this.
extruder forces the paste through a rectangular opening to form one long continuous piece called a slug.
Ah, the slugs.
At the same time, it shaves off the crustier top layer to expose what will become the face of the brick. If this gray shale mixture is fired as is, it will naturally produce a red brick.
I don't know why.
To engineer
this is
a
really
different
making me
color,
laugh.
They coat the slug in sand mixed with an oxide
Water.
mineral such as zinc or iron.
Water.
Next, they texture the surface with a textured roller. This is just one of many popular designs.
Why?
Then a large knife comes down like a guillotine and slices the slug into 5-foot lengths.
Jesus.
You might be wondering where those 3 holes came from.
I am.
Well, remember how the paste goes through the extruder to form the slug?
I do remember that.
Inside are 3 pins. They make
No
3
way.
holes designed to decrease the brick's weight.
Get the fuck out of town.
Out of each 5-foot length, they cut 23-inch bricks. The ones on the ends are uneven, so they go back into the mix to make new slugs. Next comes the delicate job of stacking these newly minted bricks to be. A machine first separates them.
They're already separated. What are you talking about?
Then, using inflating bags, it grasps them, raises them, then stacks them. Meanwhile, the water in the bricks is starting to evaporate. To hasten that process, the bricks go into a dryer for 2 days. The dryer gets its hot air
That
from the
seems
heat generated by the kiln, where the bricks go
incredibly
next for firing.
odd.
The kiln is really a giant oven. It bakes the bricks at 1900
I'm still
degrees.
confused about the bags. That just seems so strange. It's a tightly sealed oven.
1.5 days later, the bricks are ready. The transfer machine takes them out of the kiln. But before they go to market, a technician does a quality check. He weighs and measures a sample to see if it meets the design specifications. Bricks are supposed to absorb some water, but not too much.
Not too much water.
Yet if they repel
Just enough water.
completely, they'll also repel the wet mortars the masons use to stick bricks together. So to test absorbency, the technician breaks a brick in half. He weighs it before and after soaking it in water for 24 hours. By comparing the weights, he can see how much water the brick has absorbed. Once the batch gets the okay, they stack the bricks into cubes of 5 to 600. Each brick weighs 5.5 pounds.
This is so fascinating.
So each cube weighs in at about 1/4 ton.
What the fuck?
Brick is one of the sturdiest building materials around. It doesn't rot, fade, warp, or dent the way some other materials can. Bricks are also energy efficient. They absorb heat
Yup, that's
to
a
help
brick.
cool your house in the summer, and hold heat to help keep it warmer in the winter.
Dude, like, all I could think about during this entire last segment was I am so unbelievably and eternally grateful that I will likely never have this job.
Bricks are supposed to absorb some water, but not too much. Yet if they repel water completely, they'll also repel the wet mortars the masons use to stick bricks together. So to test absorbency, the technician breaks a brick in half. He
He's a
weighs it
technician.
before and after soaking it in water for.
I'm so glad that I will probably never have to be a brick
Bricks
technician.
are also energy efficient. They absorb heat to help cool your house in the summer, and hold heat to help keep it warmer in the winter.
No, thank you. Bow, bow, bow.
The music it makes is as complex as it is majestic.
Bonus?
The pipe organ is one of the largest and
Yo!
most technically sophisticated.
Never mind. Man, this is a big one. No, it's always the last, like, 70 seconds for some reason. There's 70 seconds of this. Might be copyright suit to prevent takedowns. Okay, but this is... Okay. What the fuck? How it's actually made. Bricks. Hashtag how it's made. 2. It's facebook.com/science channel. 2. It's too. I like bricks. How it's made. Road signs. Apple juice? Yo, do you guys want to watch a bunch of, like, piss being poured into jugs while pretending it's apple juice? Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Dump thousands of apples into a...
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at making fun of how it looks like a jug of piss and the literal first word is
Dump
just tickled my funny bone.
Dump thousands of apples into a giant press. Apply several tons of pressure. And what do you get? Apple juice, of course.
Yay!
And good thing it's made on such an enormous scale when you consider how many people drink gallons of this popular juice every year.
Wait, what are these like artistic
Apply
cuts?
several
Hold
tons
on.
of pressure. And what do you get? Apple juice. Apply several tons of pressure. And what do you get? Apple juice, of course. And
That
good thing it's
artistic
made
cut,
on such
dude.
an enormous scale. When you
Apple
consider
juice.
how many people drink gallons of this popular juice.
So they're out in a city park. It's a big ass building. I don't know, maybe Central Park, probably not. I don't know. I'm not from there. I have no idea. But they're in a park outside of a big fucking building. There's public transportation in the background, which means this is a relatively busy area. And these motherfuckers have a big ass TV camera and a wonky ass, uneven, tiny little table that they've set a giant jug of piss on top of. And they're like walking around it, spinning their cameras sideways, making all these Dutch angles and zooms. And like the motherfucker in floor 7 in this office, it's like glanced out his window. What the fuck are they doing? Jerry! Jerry! Yeah! They're videotaping a jug of piss in the park. No, I'm not kidding. For real. Yeah. No, come see this.
Every year.
Again?
Here at Rougemont, they make apple juice mainly from Macintosh apples. Some 90% of juice production is done at harvest time in October. A conveyor transports apples to an inspection location. Apples tumble in the reverse direction of the conveyor belt so that wet leaves and undesirable materials adhere to the belt.
Undesirable materials.
The apples are stored in silos for several hours.
Oh.
So the apples don't get too bruised in their descent. They're slowed down in this step shoot.
I'm sure they're bruise free.
Now they wash the apples. Since they use some apples that have already fallen to the ground, this first water bath must eliminate pebbles. A shower of cool water completes the washing process.
Oh, that's
The
it.
apples are cut into little pieces.
They're all washed up.
And produce gratings.
They're all washed up
Enzymes are
there.
added which break down the cellular structure of the fruit, allowing for maximum juice extraction.
Yeah.
Next, the gratings are transferred into maceration reservoirs, where they'll stay for 60 to 90 minutes. Then they extract the juice. The gratings are pumped into a powerful hydraulic press. Inside the press, filter sleeves hold back the skins, seeds, and stems of the apples.
Now that motherfucker makes apple juice. Hell yeah.
Quality control is strict. At each stage of the process, they draw off samples of juice to evaluate its quality and to make sure that fabrication parameters
Yeah, that's
are
some
well
good
adhered
shit
to.
right there. Oh yeah. That's good shit.
The juice is
This
filtered
batch is
the
good.
first time. The very smallest undesirable particles are held back by this sieve. The fabrication process continues. Juice
I was not expecting that.
The very smallest undesirable particles are held back by this sieve. The fabrication process continues. Juice flows from one stage to
I
another.
just didn't expect
via
it.
these immense reservoirs.
Juice.
The next step will be pasteurization. Juice enters this exchanger at 72 degrees and is heated up to 190 degrees, then
Damn.
back down to 122 degrees. Enzymes
Okay.
are added to hydrate the pectin and facilitate the second filtration. This is the ultrafiltration process, where filter membranes with microscopic pores retain the smallest of particles. The apple juice is now perfectly filtered. Its clarity is verified.
Drink
as
it,
well as
pussy.
its flavor,
Drink it,
color,
pussy. You
and
won't.
natural fruit
Drink
sugar
it.
content.
Drink it. Drink it.
Since juice is produced in October, it has to be conserved throughout the year. A
No
portion
hope.
of
No
the
hope
production
for these
is stored
lads.
in this sterile warehouse area to await being bottled during the year. Each reservoir can hold 29,000 gallons of
I haven't
filtered
cool
juice.
bombed, no.
No preserving agent is added.
Drink it, pissy.
Now we move to the next stage,
Oh.
the filling of containers.
The most important day of the year. The filling
These
of containers.
little drinking containers are filled at the rate of 100 a minute. The containers are then hermetically sealed. Two little sprays of hot glue are applied to the container.
These two little
This
sprays.
secures the straws to their sides. Another automated production line fills bottles with juice. They circulate in a row on this conveyor.
What possible function does
Bottles
having
are washed and
them
disinfected with
conveyed
hydrogen
into the
peroxide
floor?
in this white sterile room? Then they're rinsed with
All right.
sterile water before being carried
Water.
to the filling location.
Ooh, synchronized swimming. Look at this.
Each minute, 120
Oh,
bottles
that
are
is so satisfying. Oh,
minute.
yes. More. Ooh.
each minute, 100
Oh. That's
Each
so
minute.
good. That's so
each
good.
minute.
Okay.
120 bottles are filled with pasteurized apple juice and sealed with a cap in a sterile environment.
That's cool. How one rotation around is just
Bottles
enough
are
to
then
fill it
labeled and sent to
perfectly with the
shipment.
exact amount of
Between
juice.
20 and 40,000 tons of apples are
Whee!
transformed into juice yearly. Thanks to its perfect preservation, consumers can enjoy this juice at any time of the year.
Ah, yes. The green. There's a very high likelihood that this mini documentary will feature both a filling machine as well as a rinsing machine. Alright, we'll like it. Sure. I laughed at it. I had a good time with that comment. Adhesive tape. Wine? Frozen fish products? This is gonna look gross. And we're gonna watch it. Oh, we're in HD now. We're in the 2000s. I'm gonna go get another drink. I'll be right back. How it's made. BRB. I'll just yell so you can hear me. It's like I haven't even left. I'm right here. I'm looking. Oh, that's a funny chatter chat room line. Still sitting nearby at my desk. I'm enjoying streaming and reading all your chat messages. They're really great. I love them. I love them so much.
Since prehistoric times, the
No. No. You can't show me a fried fish fillet, a frozen fried fish fillet, and start with since the dawn of man. Or since prehistoric times. Jesus. Hit me with that right from the get-go.
Inuit have used quick freezing to preserve fish. They threw their catch onto the Arctic ice to instantly freeze it. It wasn't until the early 20th century that the rest of the world discovered that this was better than slow freezing. It's a case of progress moving at a glacial pace.
I hated that intro and everything about it. Other than Inuits being smarter than modern people.
Fish that's
that was
rapidly
dope.
frozen right on the ship is more flavorful and retains its texture. This is minced cod frozen solid. It underwent quick freezing in China and was shipped in this frozen state all the way to this Nova Scotia facility where it will be turned into fish sticks. A worker loads the fish blocks into a machine. A powerful ram forces the blocks through knives, which slice them into logs that are about 19 inches in length. Workers load the logs vertically into slots. Below, more knives slice the logs into sticks. They get 85 fish sticks from one log. They check for breaks as the stick...
Here on everybody, 85 fish sticks to a log. Buy your cod log here. 85 cod sticks on the log here, boys and girls. Here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the finest cod logs you can imagine here.
Sticks move to the next station.
Jesus.
At another production line, they dump quick frozen haddock fillets into a big steel hopper.
That's a little better. At least it's, you know,
it funnels them to a flighted
fish.
conveyor. The conveyor meters the fillets and drops each bunch onto a vibrating table.
I like the slow
Each bunch onto a
turn
vibrating table.
around that big oh, love it. Love it. Love it.
The vibrations separate the fillets as they move into lanes and shuffle down to an inspection station where flaws can be easily spotted.
Doesn't look like they're spotting very many
Now
flaws.
it's time for a hot shower. It lasts
This
just
isn't a
second.
fish.
The hot water melts the fillet's protective glaze, but doesn't thaw the fish itself. Deglazing
Protective
allows
glaze.
the coating mixture to stick to the fish. The fish sticks are now traveling through a curtain of batter made of flour, water, and spices.
Water. Every time. Water.
The excess collects in a pan below and coats the bottoms of the fish sticks.
How convenient.
Back on the haddock production line, they're loading a toasted wheat blend into a machine called a breader.
Does that go with the
Creates
water?
a thick shower of crumbs below that evenly coats the fillets as they journey through. Creates
All
a
right.
thick toasted wheat blend into a machine called a breader.
Now let me ask you this, chat room. How many of you, by show of the number one in the chat, would put your mouth under what he's about to describe?
It creates a thick shower of crumbs below that
Just imagine a thick shower of crumbs. Well, I mean, obviously it would be crumbs of something that you think is yummy, not just like shitty, dried bread, flavorless crumbs. Fuck. Obviously, you would die. I would totally fly a flying motorcycle over the Grand Canyon. That would be awesome. Not me. That would probably kill me. Oh, would it? Banned?
Evenly coats the fillets as they journey through.
Yeah, what's up, Alex? How dry do you want it? I'm gonna make it so dry for you. Sandpaper.
Then the breaded frozen fillets head for the fryer.
Hey, Snowmarta. How you been?
The fish sticks go through a fryer too for 28 seconds, just long enough to cook the outside coating.
Oh, Gary Oak guy's out of here. That's what you get. That's what you get. Cheetos!
With the coating baked on, the fish sticks and fillets are now en route to the freezers.
That doesn't look appetizing.
Meanwhile,
okay, now we're talking.
Over on a third production line, they dump oil and red peppers into a high-speed mixer. They add some parsley for seasoning, then hand stir it while it steam cooks. The red pepper sauce cascades from an applicator saturating these frozen tilapia fillets.
Follow-up question: how many of you would put your mouth open under a shower of that shit? Red pepper sauce? Hell yeah. Ah. Oof.
This coating sticks without being fried, so the tilapia fillets head straight for the spiraling freezer. The fish sticks and breaded haddock fillets are in similar freezers. After 45 minutes, the haddock slides down a chute which weighs it to portion it out.
It's weird watching just like straight up vibration make a factory work. It's interesting because usually it's like, you know, treadmills, conveyor belts, etc.
An oscillating feeder deposits the fish sticks into boxes.
That's interesting.
One last inspection and they're ready for retail. They vacuum pack the
That's it.
tilapia
They're
fillets
ready.
and this meal is sealed. And now there's plenty of fish to fry, depending on where your tastes lie.
Green? Beautiful. Gummies, chicken, welding electrodes? Now we're talking.
More than a century ago, welders first fused two metal surfaces by melting a metal stick over them using an electric current. That stick is now called a welding electrode. It's the simplest and most popular way to weld. Farmers and mechanics often use this tool to repair heavy machinery.
Oh, do they? Is this what we're making?
This company's electrodes are coated with powdered metals and minerals.
Interesting.
During welding, the metals melt and the minerals protect the area from oxygen, which would weaken the bond. The electrode transmits an electric current that heats and melts both the electrode and the metal surfaces, welding them together.
That's wild. All right.
Thin metal wire forms the electrode's core. The kind of wire depends on what the electrode's designed to weld, but most often the core is made of carbon or stainless steel.
I know nothing about welding, so this is actually fascinating to me.
A machine simultaneously spins and bends it, evenly reshaping the wire until it's completely straight. 4 metal rollers then push and guide the wire into a guillotine. The blade chops the wire into segments that'll become the electrode cores. These segments range from 10 to 17 and a half
Yeah, speed it
inches
up,
long.
daddy. Hell yeah. Harder, faster, stronger, better. Welding's fucking cool. Underwater welding?
The factory puts a variety of metals and minerals in the
Interesting,
coating.
yeah.
The metals are often nickel, manganese, and iron.
That's that
The
good
minerals,
shit.
alumina, magnesia, and limestone. They also add a colorant to differentiate
Oh
the
my god.
models.
Okay, so motherfucker says limestone and puts, like, lapis lazuli on the table.
And limestone. They also add coloring to differentiate the models.
Limestone. Boom!
Workers mix the ingredients with a bit of glue until they turn to the consistency of wet sand. A worker then packs the mix into a machine that forms it into slugs with a hole down the middle. He adds a plastic cap, then a metal cover slides on and the machine takes over. It takes only a minute for the machine's piston to compress the powder into a solid.
That's crazy.
Now, to put the powder coating on the core wires. A worker loads 4 slugs into an extrusion press.
This is for making
They'll
welding
apply
things.
120 tons of pressure on the slugs to shoot the powder through nozzles that'll coat the wires as they pass through the slug's hole.
They have to compress it just to spray. Oh. Damn, that looks
To load the wires into the press,
cumbersome.
they first stack them in this feeder.
My OCD!
The opening at the bottom's
The
adjustable for
holes!
different diameters because core wires range from spaghetti thin to pencil thick. These rollers pass them through the press one at a time.
That makes me happy. We're good. They all end up going through one at a time, so it's
Wheels then
fine.
pull the wires
Totally
from
cool.
the feeder into the extrusion press for coating at a rate of up to 1,000 electrodes a minute. When the coated electrodes emerge, they hit a metal wheel that positions them on a conveyor.
Ah, look at that.
A sander removes up to 2.5 inches of coating from the bottom, where you grip the electrode, and it bevels the tip so it conducts electricity even better.
So I was thinking about this the other day, and I didn't even mean to be watching something like this, but now I can talk about it and have it be topical. But being a professional streamer, hi, that's me. That's my job. Thank you for coming here and watching me do what I do. It's like
Where you grip
being
the
a
electrode,
conveyor belt
and it
Q&A
bevels the
person.
tip.
This is me reading the chat room. Just imagine me, and all of these fucking electrodes are your chat messages.
So it conducts electricity even better. A worker now checks for uneven coating and to see if the wire's well centered. The coating
That's
dries
what
at
it's
room
like.
temperature for up to 72 hours.
That's what it's like.
To cure the coating,
Like, you see them
workers
all,
put the
but then you pick
electrodes
one
in
up
the
just to
oven
make
heated
sure,
to
like, yeah, that's
905
good.
degrees
And then you, like,
Fahrenheit for
you
up
know,
to
you just
5
keep them all
hours.
moving. They're all good. They're all
Once they've cooled,
fine.
the electrodes head
You just
into a
don't
printing
acknowledge
press,
them until, you know, it's
where it
time to
first
read one
prints the
again, and
model
then...
type of current that's
Yeah,
required.
and then... I'm so sorry.
Another
See,
ring
I
which
just did it right there. That was a
applies
good
the
one.
gripping end.
Move along.
It's another way to differentiate the model in case the lettering on the side rubs off in storage.
You know what they look
From
like,
there,
kind
it's
of?
off to pack rubs off in storage.
They look like blunts. Just a little bit. Not completely, but a little bit. Sparklers? Yeah, that too. Yeah, well, I mean, when you think about it, this is just... they're just heavy-duty sparklers. Pocky, the forbidden Pocky.
Storage. From there, it's off to packaging. An optical scanner counts the electrodes, then a stacking machine separates them into 7.7 to 11-pound bundles.
That's...
Finally,
Wait,
more
what?
to 7.7 to 11-pound bundles.
What?
A worker inserts them into cardboard canisters. He adds a piece of cardboard to compress them tightly for the trip. A sticker marks the contents and tape keeps the package tightly sealed.
I'm sorry. So, packages can contain anywhere between 7.7 to 11 pounds? So some people are getting, like, an extra 25% in their package? What the fuck? Hello? What? 7.7 pounds. It's kilograms? It doesn't make a difference to my questioning. Depends on the thickness of the rods. Okay, but even if that was the case, it doesn't make it uniform still. That's a lot of pounds. Nails and staples, adhesive tape again, mustard, interesting. Badminton rackets? I've always wanted to know. Oh, fiber optics. That's actually interesting.
Say your type travels to its destination through fiber optics.
Okay.
Voice and data gets transmitted via pulses of light.
Wait.
Say your type travels to its destination through fiber optics.
Your type travels through its destination through fiber optics. Nailed it.
Voice and data gets transmitted via pulses of light through hair-thin glass fibers.
I wouldn't know anything about hair thin.
Those fibers start out as large glass tubes. First, workers unwrap the tubes.
I'm already pausing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, this is gonna take some setting up. Give me a minute. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Is this gonna work? Let's see. It just looked really sensual. It just looked so sensual the way this worker who's been doing this for countless hours slowly unwraps one tube of glass, shifting the cover ever so gently backwards and palming his hand up the glass tube as he inspects it. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go back.
Those fibers start out as large glass tubes.
Slow down, baby.
Workers unwrap the tubes.
Oh, slow down, baby. Damn. All right. Go on. Go on with your bad self. What you doing with that tube?
Then they submerge them in a corrosive bath of hydrofluoric acid.
Ooh, I want you to submerge that tube in the corrosive bath of my life,
Then
baby.
they set a tube into each end of a lathe.
Are we touching tips?
As the tube spins,
Are we touching
they're
tips?
heated with a hydrogen-oxygen flame. When the glass turns white, it's getting close to hitting peak temperature.
I
At
bet.
about 3,500 degrees, the two tubes fuse together.
Hell yeah.
They put this new, longer tube onto another lathe.
Hell yeah.
As the tube spins, they inject a mixture of chemical gases inside, while a traversing burner heats everything up.
This
Gas
is...
mixture contains liquid forms of silicon and
We're talking about
chemical
fiber optics,
elements found
man.
in
What is
nature.
this?
And
What are they
germanium,
doing?
a chemical element similar to tin that's used as a semiconductor in transistors and other electronic devices.
This is wild.
As the gases heat, they undergo a chemical reaction that leaves a white soot on the inside of the glass tube. The heat
Interesting.
fuses the soot, forming what will eventually become the core of the optical fiber. The glass tube itself will form the fiber's covering. When there's enough fused soot, they turn up the heat until the soot itself turns into glass. Then they heat the glass tube enough to soften it, and to soften the new glass inside. The intense heat eventually makes the tube collapse on itself to form a solid rod. The internal structure of the optical fiber has been achieved,
What the
but it's in the
fuck?
form of a big bulky rod called a preform. So the next
Okay, so to clarify and recap, they superheat the tube so that soot forms from cooking gas that they put inside it, and then they keep heating the tube to the point where it collapses in on the soot, and the soot becomes the wire, like the actual fiber optic. That's insane. That's so crazy. Wow. All right. Take me away, Mr. Wooder.
Next step is to thin it out. First, they excise the preform from the uncollapsed section of the glass tube.
You can't get pregnant from preform.
Then they install it vertically into the drawing tower, which
That
will
could
draw
kill a
out the
motherfucker.
final
Look
shape.
at that thing. Damn. This music. Oh,
The drawing
yeah.
tower's oven heats one end.
Hold on. Hold up. Hold the phone. We gotta do this right. Oh, yeah.
The glass softens.
You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. It just sometimes this is what I love about my job and what I love about what I do, but sometimes the content just happens. I didn't even have to do anything for that. It was there. It was provided. Here it is. I made a boner joke. And then 10 seconds later, it gets soft, and then silence. Fuck. Whew. Whew. Okay. Whew.
Gravity helps pull it down.
Yeah, it
like
does.
honey dripping from a spoon.
Huh?
Then,
I would not be
using
able
a
to-
glob of glass as a
I couldn't
weight,
do this
they
job.
stretch the soft glass.
My hands are
and
way
keep
too shaky
stretching
for
it
this
until
shit,
they
dude. Are you
form the
kidding
thin
me?
Glass fiber. A series of pulleys measure the tension on the fiber as it's being drawn. A special monitor makes sure the fiber's precisely the right diameter, just 5/1000ths of an inch. Then the fiber passes.
What is this
through
camera
UV
shot?
light.
Hello? That is a bottom-up view of this motherfucker's gooch. Okay.
Then the fiber passes through UV lamps that bake on an acrylic coating.
What's going on a fucking adventure, dude? How far down is this going?
Finally, the fiber is rolled onto a drum. From here, it's either shipped out as is or put into a cable. Fiber optic cables are expensive to produce, but they're smaller and lighter than traditional copper cables. They carry more information and need fewer repeaters to keep the signal from
So I'm just going to throw this out here. This is a 4x3 television show about how fiber optic cables are made. I'm pretty sure this is a little outdated. Nice pause. When was it posted? I think that information is actually irrelevant.
deteriorating. And unlike copper cables, they're immune
Because
to
I don't think this is
electromagnetic
actually
interference.
the how
They're
it's
also
made
hard
show
to test
posting
without
it.
being detected. And all this is made possible by a complicated process based on a very simple principle.
Oh, that's cool.
Light traveling through glass.
Green! It's a good green. It's got a nice, oh, is that the pause thing doing that? It is, okay. You pause a YouTube video and the bar comes up, it creates this very tiny, hardly perceptible, fuck, what is the word? Gradient. Jesus, that took so long. A gradient that wouldn't be there otherwise. See how it shows up all the way to like halfway down the video? I don't like that. Why does it do that? I don't understand. Oh well. Microprocessors. Oh boy. Do you want to... 6 months ago? Oh, all of these are like 6-7 months ago. Oh, I think someone just went fucking ham. They made a How It's Made channel. How It's Made 2. Hold on. I'm doing some research here. How legit is this? About. Location, United States. Joined September 7th, 2020. 5.5 million views. Uh-oh. You won't get pooped on by DMCA for these videos? I'm probably going to delete the VOD just to be safe. I don't think so. I mean, if these videos are up on YouTube, which has a much more refined and better DMCA system, I think I'm going to be okay. But just to be safe, I'm probably going to delete the VOD, and people that didn't see it are going to miss out, and that's fine. I want to watch How It's Made on my stream. Fuck you. Microprocessor.
Of a microchip on an electronic card.
God, it's
Preparing the chip to
really
be installed
not...
on the card
Okay, that's
is a
fine.
delicate and precise operation. Scientists built the first computer in 1937, but it could only do algebra. The first general-purpose computer in 1946 was the size of 20 refrigerators. During the 1950s, transistors...
Rewind? What the fuck?
20 refrigerators. 46 was the size of 20 refrigerators. During the 1950s, transistors replaced bulky
You work
vacuum
on this?
tubes.
Do you? Two-part. You work on How It's Made? I know what you mean.
Then, integrated circuits replaced transistors.
Ooh!
But the biggest breakthrough came in 1971 with the microprocessor. All the components on one minuscule chip. That's what made the personal computer possible.
That's this thing. See? It's over there too. There's one. That's... See? Why is there a bicycle on the screen? Oh well.
They start...
How many of you PC nerds have thumb and finger condoms? Be honest. I know some of you techie geeks have those finger condoms. Who's got them? Someone does. Fess up. Fess up. Yes? I knew it. I knew someone had to have them. Someone had to have them. You never know where those parts have been. That's true. How many different PCs has this processor processed, you know? Gotta protect yourself. Normal condoms, lube helps you put the parts in. Alright. Jesus.
They start with a ceramic square called
Check
a
out this
substrate.
I2.
This will carry the microchip.
Hell yeah.
A machine coats the substrate surface with flux, a chemical that makes it sticky. This will hold...
I've never felt so patronized in my life. I was like, okay, he's about to explain what flux is. A chemical that makes you sticky. All right. Fuck. All right. I'm a child. What's a flux? It makes it sticky, honey. Thanks. Wonderful. Wunderwaffle. Thank you for the
Over a year
13.
finally. Well, shit.
That's how I feel about literally every year. Welcome back. Thanks.
Hold the microchip in place until it's soldered.
Did it make your left eye sticky?
The factory receives the microchips ready-made, with all the circuits in place. They place a microchip on each substrate.
Sometimes they skip a few. That was half!
An
What?
infrared light guides the machine to place the chip in precisely the right spot.
Did I miss something? There they go!
They pull a sample from the production line to further verify the positioning with a microscope.
All these processors are obsolete now? How do you figure?
Next stop, a soldering oven at 689 degrees.
I'm looking at them right
The
now.
heat melts tiny beads of tin positioned on the chip, binding it to the substrate. Next, they prepare to solder an aluminum cap over each microchip. The cap will have two functions: to protect the chip and to dissipate
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
heat
whoa, whoa,
they
whoa.
were positioned
That was
on
some
the chip,
shitty editing. Hold up.
binding
Look
it
at
to
this.
the substrate.
Look at this.
Next, they
Bloop,
prepare to
bloop,
solder
bloop,
an
bloop,
aluminum
bloop.
cap
Look at all these
over each
bloopers.
microchip.
Or maybe I'm an idiot.
The cap will have two functions: to protect the chip.
Okay, so maybe this is a different set of chips that hasn't been glooped yet. That was weird editing, though. It made it look like they zoomed back out of the glooped microchips. But there's no gloop. These are the things I notice. Was it this stream? It was this stream earlier. I like to notice things. It's one of my favorite things. I like to notice. I don't judge sometimes. Sometimes things I notice are worth judging, but I'm not noticing to judge. It's just if I notice something worth judging, I'll judge it, but I notice things. That's what I like to do. I'm really weird. If you noticed. So I noticed the goop was gone. What the heck? Can we reenact you looking at the chat like the guy checking the soldering irons again? Sure, honey bunny. I just read like 10 messages and only read yours out loud. But I saw them all. And I know who's in my chat room and I know what they're saying. But for me to point out every message, read it out loud and respond to it would be... how do I put this lightly as to spare everyone's feelings? A colossal waste of my time.
Chip, and to dissipate the heat that the chip generates.
My right ear is in heaven, my left ear is...
A robotic arm picks up 4 caps at a time and
4
positions
caps?
them over the microchips.
Whoa! I love that this show is so unabashedly eye candy. They explain nothing. They only commentate. There's no explanation. Sometimes maybe they'll explain
They go
something.
into a soldering oven at 302 degrees. for
Why
about an
302?
hour.
Y302
The next
specifically.
step is to create the
Next
electrical
step.
connections that will later link the microprocessor to the computer's electronic card.
Oh, okay.
They start with tiny cylindrical pieces of tin called columns.
Why?
Tin conducts electricity.
Oh,
A
does it?
giant suctioning sieve vibrates the columns until they fall through the holes. This lines them up vertically so that they can be attached to the substrate. A machine spreads a thick
That
adhesive
seems
paste,
incredibly
then
inefficient.
attaches the vertical columns in it from underneath.
Are we gonna watch Play-Doh? No. What in the fuck
A
is
robotic
happening?
arm positions the chip-carrying substrate on the pasted columns.
Okay, I understand now. All right.
The result is
Aha!
a microchip with 1,000 connections.
Yes. Anyone have a microchip like that in their computer these days? Anyone built a PC and seen that many that many fucking rods in your processor? Ooh. See, modern processors, it's hard to even see the pins. This is a little dated. My computer feels like it has that chip in it. Yeah. I like that they keep kind of like that one corner exposed so you know how to install it. Just literally just making it idiot proof. I wonder what they could have done with that one extra pin. But then no one would have known how to put it in a fucking computer. Not idiot proof enough? Speak for yourself. I'm doing alright. Deep Dragon, fuck AMD, flip chips of the future! Woo woo! I may have said something horribly offensive and have no idea. Sorry if I did.
For even more connections, they use tin balls instead of columns because balls are sturdier and more reliable. They too go through a set of columns because balls are sturdier and more reliable. They too go instead of columns because balls are sturdier and more reliable. They too balls instead of columns because balls are sturdier and more reliable. They use tin balls instead of columns because balls are sturdier and more reliable. They use tin balls instead of columns because balls are sturdier and more reliable. They too go through a suctioning sieve. Only
I bet
instead
they
of
do.
paste, they're stuck on with flux, that sticky chemical used earlier. to
Oh, I've got a
position
sticky
microchip
chemical
onto
for
the
you
substrate.
right here. Ew. Glad they
finished
explained flux
microchip
again.
unit goes into a bath of water and solvents to remove
Water.
any excess flux or other residues.
You don't want any of that excess flux. Wait,
Excess flux or other residues.
Brooks Moore. All right. Okay. Brooks Moore. He looks pretty on point for how I would imagine him to look. I bet you anything he's from the East Coast because he says Wooder. Let's see. This article has multiple issues. Brooksmore IMDb, I guess. Let's try that. Divine Trash. Hey, man. Whatever you want to call how it's made, sure. Let's see. How it's made, how it's made, how it's made. Where's like the biography, I guess? That's it? No location? Alright, that's fair. No footprint on that guy. That's impressive. Or at least a very minimal one. Wow. Replaced by Zach Fine, apparently for 2 years, until fans of the show petitioned to fire Zach Fine and bring back this other guy that says Wooder. I don't know. Can you imagine, like, being brought on to be essentially, like, the voice of something, and then to have everyone that likes that something tell the people that make the something to fire you? Bring back the old guy. This shit's not cutting it. That would suck so bad. Ugh, fuck. Circuit boards. Gold diamond rings. 35 HP oil engine start. 90 years old. That's not how it's made. This is Red Letter Media. I probably shouldn't watch that on my stream. They probably wouldn't appreciate that. How are microchips made? Microchips? Micro machines? Combination locks. Let's just watch computer circuit boards, fuck it.
Computer technology changes quicker than just about any other industry on Earth.
Whoa!
So watch fast. Electronic circuits have shrunk from miles of wiring to the size of a computer circuit board.
What?
And they're still getting smaller. An electronic circuit board is a computer component that can
I'm Brooks
produce
Moore, narrator of How It's
spectacularly
Made. Ask me
realistic
anything.
scenes.
Oh, cool.
Animating this particular three-dimensional graphic
Neat.
took 4 months of work by artists and programmers with the aid of a G400 graphic processor by Matrox. A printed circuit board can be compared to a building composed of fiberglass floors, copper passageways, and stairs that link the floors between them. Cards are assembled with two technologies.
How are those
surface
stairs if
wiring
it's flat?
and wiring through the card. The components are placed into the holes and soldered in place. A stencil is used to apply
It
soldering
looks
paste
exactly
onto
the same.
card. This paste will solder the surface components. Here they place the stencil into the printing unit. It is through these holes that the soldering paste will run. The machine spreads the soldering paste, which contains, among other elements, a tin lead alloy. The printing blades go into action. They spread the soldering paste on the stencil.
Printing
This
blades
paste
going, oh
runs
boy,
through
3
the stencil
a.m.
holes and covers the metallic surfaces of the printed circuit board, which will establish the electric current.
Ah, that's why.
Here is the difference between an unprinted card and another printed one.
Oh,
The unprinted card surface is much more shiny.
that's true.
Now they're going to install the surface wiring elements. They are automatically positioned by this rapid placement machine. About 36,000 components are installed per hour. That's about 10 per second. This incredibly sophisticated machine is equipped with a viewing camera that verifies the alignment and dimensions of each part before installation. And it unerringly positions the part at the exact
Okay,
spot.
that's the actual speed. Jesus.
Another
Okay,
machine
see, look.
and dimensions
Look
of
at this
each part
shit.
before installation.
And
It
then
unerringly positions the part at
that
the
makes a
exact
lot
spot.
more sense. Okay.
Another machine, slightly less precise than the previous one,
Fuck.
installs parts where the space between two placement
All of that
points
is actual
less
speed?
than 2/100ths of an inch. It can install 8,000 parts in 60 minutes. The card continues on its way toward the oven, which accomplishes an essential operation. Once the parts are secured, the card goes into a convection oven, where the heat will solder the parts to the card.
That's a very specific
Different circuit
temperature.
connectors through the card are inserted into their respective holes. This operation requires great dexterity.
I know very little about computer chips, microchips, all the chips, the circuitry, all that, all this. Where is it? That stuff. Very little. But even my ass can tell this is about 16 times bigger than it is now. Look at this fucking monstrosity. Bam! I think that's just, I don't know, maybe that's the fucking connections on the back. I don't know. Now that I think about it, it probably is. But either way, the shit's real big.
The metallic placement points need to be soldered to the card.
Yeah.
The soldering of the circuit components through the card is done with a bath of
Much smaller? No, I don't mean like the card as a whole. I more mean like these are some big motherfuckers here. You know? These are some big boys. That's processor, but like, and it looks simple as well. I should have said. It looks simple. Where's this guy's finger?
Now,
Oh my
everything
god.
is installed.
The finger
They have
condoms.
to do an initial electrical test. The card is placed on a bed of electrified pegs. These pegs make contact with the card's connecting points, allowing them to check for short circuits or open circuits in the card. And then a final test, a computer-aided operating test to see if the card is functioning perfectly. This company fabricates 200 different circuit board models and produces about 4,000 cards each week. Fabricates 200 different circuit board models and produces about 4,000 cards each week.
Those are some good graphics. How fucking high are you right now? Not too high. I'm high though. Which is the idea. How fucking high are you? Bitch. How it's made. That looks like a micro machine. I think it is. I think that's a model. Handheld computers? Oh boy. Let's see how they make handheld computers.
Handhelds, as they're called, are rugged computers designed for workers on the move. You see
Workers
them
on the
delivery
move.
Trucks, police cruisers, forklift trucks, and in large warehouses. They process data in virtually any condition, from bad weather to rough roads. So even though you're in the field, you're still plugged in.
Plug in, chat room. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, everyone watching right now. Big fan of the show Frasier. I know that makes me a boomer in many ways, but I do like the show Frasier. And at one point, Frasier's son, as an insult, tells Frasier to plug in. At the time, he has spike blonde tips and just wants to play PlayStation. Time frame for you all. Anyways, instead of continuing the video, I'm gonna press the play button on this song because I need to take a break real quick. When we come back, we're gonna continue watching how it's made handheld computers. I'm back, baby. Hello? Yeah, I'm back. First one was Let's Go Away from Daytona, USA, and the second one was something about elevators. What is it called? Down the Elevator Shaft from Silver Grapple. Almost every time someone asks about a song name, it's from Silver Grapple. Shit's dope. Alright. There we are. Boop. Back to it.
From scanning barcodes to reading parking meters, handhelds provide information on location.
Okay.
They start with the keyboard electronics panel. They test each contact for conductivity. Then they transfer the tracking number from the electronics panel to the inner casing, so it will be visible if it needs servicing. They glue the electronics panel to the casing with silicone for a waterproof seal.
I feel like they skipped about
The rubber keypad goes on next.
the first 4/5 of making this bad boy. I think we're coming in a little bit of the ways in.
Plate over it.
They just got all this shit. Yeah, we ordered our handheld covers from the Handheld
Next,
Cover
they
Company.
cut a silicone liner to the size of the computer screen. It will help seal the unit, preventing water and dust from getting in. They place the liner in a bracket behind the screen, and then use this jig to align the screen to the computer casing. A dab of thread locker glue to the screws helps to hold it all together.
That's a lot of manual work to make that thing. I figured it'd be a little more automatic
the top
than
casing
that.
for this handheld computer is now assembled.
Water.
They move on to the back casing and install a speaker. They apply a layer of silicone to a circuit board assembly, again to resist water and dust from seeping into it. This circuit board assembly goes into a hole in the back casing. It will allow the unit to communicate with a central computer. In the next step, they wire the speakers to the circuit board, and now the hand...
Dude, this motherfucker's S's. The way he says his S sounds, listen to this shit.
In the next step, they wire the speakers to the...
It's like, instead of S, it's like this soft, whispery whistlingness. I love it. I love it!
computer. In the next step, they wire the speakers to the circuit board, and now the handheld has a sound system. More silicone on these connections. Then they install triggers to the scanner, one on each side.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. I bet the new guy fans say it didn't
install a
pronounce it
liner on
water,
the door
and
for
he
the
didn't
memory
whisper
card
his
compartment.
S's. That's right. Bring back Brox!
Then they run the top assemblies for 3 hours in extreme temperatures.
Where's my
Once
boy?
the inner workings have been completely installed, they attach the top assemblies to the bottom ones.
I'm sorry, what is this monstrosity they're concoct? What is this?
They attach the top assemblies to the bottom.
It's huge! I've seen smaller label makers. That really doesn't mean anything now that I think about it. It means nothing. Alright.
It has an antenna for wireless communication. Now they install a smart card reader.
Oh, past smart people.
Will be used for security checks on personal ID cards.
If only the smart people in the past were as smart as the smart people now. Then they would have known you don't need a phone boner. You just need an inner phone boner. Further showing it's not the size that matters. It's what inside that counts. I hope. Anyways.
They test the laser scanner.
This sounds like... This music... I know I'm pausing it a lot. Fuck you. That's why you're here. This music sounds like... level 3 of like a 90s action video game. Listen to the background music during this segment. And imagine like a sewer level maybe, or like an Egyptian level, something like that.
Security checks on personal ID cards. They test the laser scanner. Then activate security software, which reads fingerprints, allowing this handheld computer to do security or criminal checks on the spot. When an unregistered person presses a finger onto the print reader, this is what happens.
This is what happens. No,
of course, mobile computers are designed to return to a home base, where they upload information to a main computer. But first, randomly selected units get roughed up in a series of tests. They toss this unit into a tumbler, and it gets thrown around. Then they drop it from a height of 6.5 feet. They plunge it into a tank of water.
I'm sorry. What? Excuse me, motherfucker, what? I can't. Just imagine this motherfucker. Just because it seems like a Russian thing to just drop a bulky piece of electronics on the ground to prove a point. So I'm just imagining this guy. Look, I dropped from 6.2 feet. Clunk. Still play solitaire. You see? Look at this.
Height of 6.5 feet.
See? Still play solitaire. Easy.
They plunge it into a tank of water.
Drop from
in the real world,
maybe half of roof.
Tougher.
Solitaire still work.
This computer ended up in a fire.
However, did it end up in a fire? What was it doing there? It should have been not in the fire. Silly. And with the pink... Oh, God, I got the erasers all over it, man.
And this one was run over. But even when it seems that they've been completely destroyed, information can still be salvaged. Here, they transfer the memory board from one of the wrecked units to an undamaged one.
Prototype refurbishment.
They hook it up to a central computer and retrieve the information.
They then sell it to companies to use to advertise to you. How it's made, episodes are filmed in the same factory. Alright, here's what's happening. For those of you that were maybe excited about gaming in all caps, Not feeling it. Surprise. After watching YouTube videos for like 3 straight hours, who would have thought I wouldn't play video games? So I'm gonna stop baiting you and let you know that I'm probably not gaming tonight. Sorry. But I'm not done streaming. That's not. Boop. Don't press play on that. That's a mistake. Instead of how it's made, we're gonna. Oh, I need to change my title. Reaction. Content. Bald man. Clickbait. AMA. Not really. We'll delete those last 3. Yeah, just clickbait. Ended it clickbait. That's good. Good stuff. Alright. And instead of how it's made, we're gonna go with the... Oh, I'm never gonna remember his name. Shitty Life Hacks. Who's the guy that Max always watched? Fuck. Does anyone know? What? That's not a life hack. How to bait. Mr. Gear! Yes. Mr. Gear. Life hacks. This is the good stuff. 3 years ago. We're just gonna watch this one. Top result. Alright, we got safety matches. Oh, I'm totally copying a platypus, 100%. Oh, yep. Just squeeze the... What the fuck? Is this gonna be like a shitty half can? Is he trying to make like a candle? We about to roll that shit up and have a puff? Where are we going with this? He's got another box? Where does it end? Is he making like a TNT bundle? I'm gonna press play, and I'm just hoping this paper has something to do with it and we're not done. I don't think so, though. I think this is like the next thing. I think he's moved on. No. Okay, well, what is he gonna pour in it? Okay, yeah, fuck you. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? What is this?
Nintendo 64.
Thanks, Les Chase. Welcome back. How to waste 2 boxes of matches and about 3 feet of aluminum foil and half a foot of floss and A paper towel. Oh, and a rubber band. Does anyone know? Like, is it? That's got to be it, right? It's a fuse. He made a fuse. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the paper funnel that he doesn't show you, that he just covers in fucking tape. It's basically plastic at that point. Just get a fucking plastic funnel. Look at this. Whoa, this thing wrapped in plastic does what plastic does. Whoa. Life hack. Uh-oh, I broke the two ends of my fork off. What will I do? I know. I'll grab my popsicle sticks and electrical tape. Then I'll create a smaller... Oh, it's not finished. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Keep telling yourself. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Okay. Alright. I'm not okay. Ta-da! Fucking A. Eat that bread. Look at where he's holding it. Why is this? Why? Why is he eating bread with a broken fork? What the fuck? What is happening? It's like when George eats a Snickers with a knife and fork, dude. What the fuck is happening? He cut up, he used his hands. His hands! To tear up the bread so that he could poke each piece with a fucking wooden fork that he taped together made out of popsicle sticks. What the fuck? That's some yummy bread, though. Always going back for seconds. Holy shit. Do you have too many bottle caps lying around? Grab your puncture tool and put a hole through the top. Make sure to put your hand behind it. Then use a bigger tool to make the puncture bigger. Bigger is more betterer after all. Then take... Stop! Don't do this! Why is he doing this? Look at this image! This is not how you use an X-Acto knife! This is X-Acto the wrong way! Do not do this! Do not do this! This is gonna be good. Oh boy. Here we go. How many boxes of matches do we got, my man? How many boxes? Oh, he's reusing one of them. Okay, he's not actually using. Okay, but we got the popsicle sticks back. Okay, never mind. We making another fork here, man. Ooh, that was ethereal as fuck. Holy moly. Wait. Are we still on the same thing? Is this a different thing? Was that a finished product? Oh, okay. Whew. Wait, where'd the popsicle sticks with the... Oh. What? What? He made a lit match launcher out of a pen, a bottle cap, and a straw. What? Oh, the popsicle sticks. Of course, the popsicle sticks, and then right. That's a big part of it, because then you you fucking let her rip. All right, yeah, sure. What are you doing with this lemon slice, my guy? Let's see. Oh, we're juicing. Oh, that's a whole lemon. Okay. Tic Tac cover. So you have an empty Tic Tac box lying around. There's that X-Acto knife. Okay. Am I gonna spray Tic Tacs at people with bad breath? What's going on? Talk to me. I'm sure that heavy usage... How? How would you have... Where is it? How would you have this, but not a bottle? Oh, joy! A smaller squirt bottle for my nasty ass pumas. Is this a thing people do? What is happening? Is he just moistening his shoe? Oh, the lemon! I totally forgot about the lemon. This is lemon juice? He's spraying lemon juice on his shoes? What? To preserve them? From not smelling like lemon? Okay, we're making Sauron armor, I guess. we making another funnel? Are we making another funnel? Don't you dare. Oh my god. Have you ever had a fucking phone before? This useless thing? You ever had a fucking just phone on its own? It's shitty. I'm gonna show you how to spice up your life. And you start by buying a snake in a can. Oh. Or gack. Just buy some fucking gack. Don't put that on your phone, man. You don't want to put that on your phone. Don't do. No, don't. Don't do that. No, don't. What are you? Why would you even? Why did you take it out with your hands? What are you doing? Just wipe it off! You're already wiping it! You have to wipe it more! Look at how much shit you have to wipe off your phone to clean it! You could just fucking wipe that shit off with the cloth! That's it! I feel like the motherfucker that's, you know, the guy who's like, I don't understand art. He does have a black turtleneck on, most likely. I can only assume. Let's watch this shit again. Look how careful he is. Just a little bit on his hand. Don't want to overflow. Oh, excess. Gotta leave it in the... Oh, yep. Put that back in the tub. Actually, I had too much. Let's dump some back in. We're just gonna grab this very finite amount. Gloop it on over to the you know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Now there's just ghost cum on your table. Don't forget to wipe off your table after you peel off the ghost cum. So clean. Oh, dude. Time for the Coca-Cola bottle. Oh, yeah. A container for my Coca-Cola? I'll only part it. You do you, man. Is that the same phone? Is this pre or post gack? These unseemly wires, they're far too flexible. We need something way worse. Take this small rubber straw. Cut the shit out of it. Anywhere will do. Slap that bitch right on that unseemly bendy cable. And then stiffen it to make it, it's actually what's happening. He's making it less bendy. He just made it less, he just stopped it from bending. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold up. Big things are that was for... It's a tough knot. Is your life hack quite literally just tying yarn around a gross piece of... It's a life hack. We're still going. He's not done. Anyone still using USB-A cables to charge their telephone? How long do you think we're gonna have to watch this? Oh, is that it? Just the... That's actually pretty good looking. Like, as far as the knot work goes, that's pretty cool. Whoa! Whoa! Pretty intense. What do you think this is a life hack for, dude? Alright, let's see 8 cool life hacks. Why not? Let's check them out. Oh, we're back to the Tic Tacs again. Now that's the good stuff. That's what you want. Get those fucking Tic Tacs out of there. You want the cap, baby. That's what we all about. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Hold up. You're telling me that the hole in the top of the Tic Tac box is designed to let out one Tic Tac? Holy shit! My life's hacked. He's in. Check it out. Oh. Good thing none of them came spilling out when he had the fucking thing open and upside down. Here's a fun life hack. Bring a screwdriver to school. Instant weapon. Hot glue it to a clothespin. What the fuck is happening? Pretty sure he just glued the clothespin shut. Yeah, that looks fine. That worked great. Is this what parents feel like when they take their kids to, like, recitals and shit? Like, when, like, 5-year-olds are up on stage trying to do something, and you're just like... Why the fuck did we have kids? Look, Mom! I cut open a wire with a clothespin and a pencil sharpener. Back to the pins, baby! Oh, shit. He just made a pin holder. I've never thought to hold my pins this way. Oh, flip it over. Flying saucer. Oh, it's a yarn holder. Oh. No, 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 not in my house. You use the big motherfucker spoon, not this pussy spoon. No, no, no. You didn't use the big motherfucker spoon. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Extra grip. That egg's going nowhere now. You about to get fucked up, egg. You ever wanted to melt your spoon to your pan? Put a piece of plastic on it, and then rest the plastic on the pan while it's boiling an egg. Make sure to grab your metal spoon that's been sitting in the boiling water. I just... What's that white streak in the water? Probably where he put in the spoon. Light reflection, yeah. That's the, it's the reflection. This right here is this edge of the pan, and the white is the backdrop. Rubber band? Oh, hell yeah. Now we're looking for some burns, baby. Mm-hmm. Yup, just grab it. Totally fine. Yup, just grab them. Those aren't hot. That's looking real simple. Oh man, life hack. This life hack is already incredibly irrelevant. Get some tongs, but what if you need to boil an egg and you have absolutely no utensils? And all you have is a fork and a spoon. How could you possibly get an egg out of water with a fork and a spoon without a plastic tie and a rubber band? I feel like we're doing the Lord's work here, sending out the message. Whoa, what the hell did that say? Felix Kuben and Ensemble Integrales, 2011, from Echo House. Something tells me this lad is not from America. What? What is happening? No. Why would you keep it in there? You just infused your entire roll of toilet paper with melted plastic. What the fuck? It just tore it. Look at how easy it is. Look at how easy it comes out. Oh my gosh, not a single problem. See? That's a life hack. This is for if you live in a house that doesn't have a toilet paper holder, but you do have a 50 stack CD. can't even finish it. It's so stupid. I don't have anywhere to put my toilet paper, but god damn it if I don't have this 50 CD holder. Can't believe they didn't install these goddamn toilet paper holders near the toilets. Gonna have to go out and buy some CDs. He's still doing it. He's very proud of this one. This is like the 7th, 8th square he's pulled out. Do you have too many of these? Is that a sparkler? Oh shit, is that... Oh shit, maybe that's a... Is that a... That's a sparkler, right? We were just talking about this earlier. It looks like the soldering iron. Interesting. Interesting. It's gonna make another fuse out of a fuse. I hope so. He is using a lighter to crush all of the, you know, flammable bits off. No. Again? Again? Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. I'm ready. You've got a fucking powder keg in that bowl. Water? Water? There's that patented... Mix it up real good. Oh, look. Yes, it's mixing so well. Yes, good. He is literally just making another fuse, but this time it's not stupid as fuck. He literally made another fuse. Like, he just covered a small piece of rope in flammable material. Oh, perfect. Oh, here it comes. Whoa! This is the moment. Yes! 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 He fucking did it. Love a hero story. Love a hero story. That looks like CGI. What the fuck? Yes? help. What was the purpose?
Driving and I'm speeding and I'm vigorously masturbating, swerving and I'm screaming and I violently come. I come! Driving and I'm speeding and I'm vigorously masturbating. Come on the wheel and then I come on the dash and then I come on the floor and then I'm done. Then I'm done.
None of these are things and I hate this person. Who are they? I only want to talk. I swear.
They are Mr. Gear. Thanks, Silvermane, for the quad twos. He's got his fucking toothpaste out again. He's gonna clean something. All right, let me do that with mine. Because, guys, I don't know if you knew this, but if you've got toothpaste and you drop your glasses in some fire, don't worry. I'm sorry, I have trouble believing in this jump cut here. Nope. 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 He shot this before he burned the fuck out of these glasses. You do not get that. No. Using a paper... Is that a paper towel? This is a person that does not wear glasses. This person doesn't wear glasses. Please don't light your glasses on fire and then clean them with toothpaste. How is that a simple and fun life hack? Thumbnail. Crazy Russian hacker has better life hacks. I'm pretty sure this dude is Russian. Having him. Oh, it says experiments and crafts, not life hacks. But 55 amazing inventions and smart ideas. Someone invented a walnut? Holy shit. That's crazy. All right, 6 awesome life hacks with Coca-Cola. Let's watch him grill a sausage in a can of Coke. I'm excited. Oh yeah, he's in Russia.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I down.
I don't think I can play this music, can I? It sounds like I shouldn't play it. Ow. We good? Alright, we're good. Alright. I think I'm done. I had a lot of fun. I've been live for about 5 hours. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So, let's listen to some jams. Let's listen to some jams. If I can find them. Where are the jams? Show me the jams. I know you've got strawberry. Where is it, motherfucker? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Seriously, what the fuck? Where's this song I'm looking for? I really would like to play it, but... Where'd it go? Hold on. This is riveting, I know. How it's made. Rivets. First, take metal, and then set it on fire and dump it in a mold. Then, they make rivets. I did it. Alright, fuck it. We'll just listen to this, whatever. I don't care. I don't care.
Party!
Patty smiled.
Filthy Casual, welcome back. Thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's go hang out with someone else, huh? I'm ready for a nice big old meal. Some yum yums. Let's see. Oh, dude. All these people streaming that have been live before I started streaming and are still live afterwards. It's good. It's great. Love that. Super fantastic. Alright, DJ. Sounds good. Let's hang out with Catlink. I like Cat's stream. Very chill place. She is speedrunning Resident Evil 8. We've gone there. We've gone there a few times before. Thanks for the ridiculousness. Hey, no problem. Thanks for watching the ridiculousness. YouTube's a wild place, man. Just stream forever. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Thanks, extra dopeness. Nighty night.